Man, let surf be great, man. Who posted that Surf stole song, first of all? How this happen? How this happen? Somebody must have posted. Who posted it? That's how you know the storyline. Who posted it? That's going to tell you everything. I got a battle in Vegas against a smack rapper. What's his name, bro? Verb and Gems. What they got against Surf? Why they doing that? What's going on, bro? What?
Yo, what up, man? Chris, I'm out checking back in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button on your way, man. I appreciate all the support, man. Tsu Surf finally addressed this whole situation about ghostwriting, the Quilly situation, everything, man. He was basically saying that, you know, this common in not battle rap, common in rap, period. He was saying people trying to, you know, figure out what's AMG mode and they don't really know what AMG mode is. What else did he say? He said, I'm gonna put the link of the video in the bio. He was talking about how it's only so many words you can rhyme the same. So of course, if you're gonna rhyme the word exciting, that you will use indicting, and you will use Tyson fighting and liking, and he was like, he didn't use all of Quilly words. Quilly didn't use all of his words. There's a freestyle with Fab, where Fab used this basically the same thing. And he was like, you know, great minds are using the same stuff, and there's only so many words in a dictionary you can use to rhyme.
I'm one of the most talkative niggas in the culture. It's some stuff we not about to entertain. Period. It's some stuff we not about to entertain. Like, we've watched this nigga entertain us for 13 years. 1. 2, we've watched this nigga say some of the craziest in the world. That's 2. 3, we can pull up 10 different people rhyming those same words. Like, I will literally go to Genius and pull up 10 different people. There's a Fabulous verse that used the exact same words. Excited. Like, if I tell you and Boss Lady to go in 2 separate rooms right now, so if I send the Boss in one room and I send Rich in another room and I say both of y'all rhyme cat with 20 different words, do you know how many times y'all gonna bump heads? That's not logical. There's no way I'm about to rhyme exciting and not use certain words. Even when he didn't use some of my words. Like Fab didn't use some of his words. Even ASAP Rocky didn't use. All of us. What are you talking about? That's why I would never.
Bro,
I would never entertain it or get worked up, because it was like, it's some stuff that's like, you look dumb. Like, imagine me sitting in the spaces, in one of these spaces, jumping in the space behind, like trying to explain myself to Cola or Boss or Piper Boy or anybody about me rapping.
And basically that's what he was saying about the whole situation. And he was saying he's done a whole lot for the culture. You know, he's the most talked about. You know, there's YouTube channels devoted strictly for Tsu Surf, which there is, which is kind of interesting. There are definitely YouTube channels that are just Tsu Surf content, whether it's spaces, interviews, live that he do, the whole 9. Niggas are definitely eating off Tsu Surf. And I'm not even talking about what we do as bloggers, because we talk about everything in battle rap. I'm talking about these niggas that literally got a Tsu Surf channel where only Tsu Surf content is on. He's the only battle rapper that actually has that. So that part is actually true. What else did he say? He done a lot for the culture with the Midnight Madness, with everything. He damn near helped make Truffaut a star or whatever, not literally as far as the bars. But as far as getting him on Midnight Madness, making him the champ and putting him in a position where he's being talked about even more now. And he said that he wrote for a lot of people, so why would he steal? And that was the most interesting thing. I write for a lot of people, not just other people, but I write for my opponents. Which is kind of interesting, because if you go back to the John battle, you remember John saying, swear to God you didn't hit me up so that we could write together for this battle. That's what John said in their battle, if you remember. Swear to God you didn't hit me up so that we could write with each other for this battle. And he's basically kind of saying that he does that. It's people that he has wrote for that he's actually battling coming up.
Wow, but you been ducking for years, Surf. So why now? Is it because I told you I will write the battle with you? Want to play swear to God now? Swear to God, you ain't tell me you was moving to Atlanta so we could trade ideas soon as you fly down. My reply? Wow. You ain't shoot back at the niggas that shot at you, but you want to rebuttal my rounds, so I'm supposed to... So I'm supposed to help you beat me for the playback. Do I look like Hitman Geechee or Rum? Did I say that? I'm just assuming that he sticks these battles after reaching out for tips from the God like the Sistine Chapel. Then with all them ghostwriting allegations, what a huge mess. You can't cook without someone helping prepare. Who made sous chef? It's true that you don't care and proof that I won't share, but don't y'all find it kinda odd? He boomed out of nowhere. You took bars.
This is interesting. It's kind of weird, bro, because you still got the Adi Boom. Danny Myers aired out Surf back in the day on Angry Fan Radio and said he looked at Adi Boom's phone and Adi Boom had wrote for Surf. And now he's saying he write for other people. So it's just like, bro, these ghostwriting rumors, man, you just like never know what is going on. Like what's real and what's not. I'm to the point now where I just feel like all these niggas write together. All this team stuff has been corny. All this team stuff is whack. I want us to go back in the day when we used to try to kill each other. I mean, every week I look up and it's another nigga joined the group. You got Next, NXT, he joined EFB. I mean, every FM, I mean, he don't even got bars like that to be joining no group. That's the crazy thing. He ain't even that nice to me, but he joined the group. Everywhere you turn, people are just joining groups. And all it is to me is just people are writing together. That's the way I look at it. A lot of people's style has changed, man. I remember when K-Shine was rapping a certain way, joined NWX, started rapping differently. Did he evolve or did he just start getting help? You never really know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. It's the assumption that you would get help. And I had a talk with someone I'm real cool with in battle rap that's been around for a long time. And he's just like, yo, these niggas are definitely getting help writing. It's too much at stake in terms of money, in terms of feeding your family, and this being a career. This is not just a hobby no more. The stakes are high. And for you to get booked, it means a lot for not just to win the battle, but be able to get through the battle. So now it's like, yeah, once it became a business, he was saying once it became a business, it became a situation where this is my job now. So now I'm going to get help. You know what I'm saying? And the money I'm making, I can pay someone to write these bars for me. So this is kind of what battle rap is now, bro. You know what I'm saying? As much as I hate to admit it, it just seemed like that's what it is. I'm sick of people. Chilla Jones said that he wrote a scheme for Surf when he battled Rock.
I know you hope his gun title's cooking forever. You and Surf had a fire battle against each other. And there's some bars that I couldn't remember, but that one construction scheme he had against you, fire. Now ask Surf who helped him put it together. It's whatever.
And nobody talks about it, swept under the rug. What sometimes bothers me is that the people that interview battlers the most, I'm talking about Hip Hop Is Real, 15 Minutes of Fame, people like that are actually at the events, every single event in these people face, they never follow up on those kind of things. Bro, when Chilla Jones got off that stage and did an interview and talked, I would have been like, yeah, you said that you wrote a bar for Surf, or you wrote a scheme for Surf. Do you mind repeating that scheme? I got to get to the bottom of it, bro. You made a crazy allegation in a battle. Is it battle rap, or are you willing to stand on it in an interview? I'm the kind of nigga that when I interview you, I'm going to remember that and I'm going to stand on it. These niggas interview people. Yo, so what did you think of the battle? Yo, how was the battle? Yo, was it a dope battle? You think you got rounds? Like, they don't ask nothing I want to know. You know what I'm saying? They don't ask nothing I want to know in an interview. Ask Chilla Jones, did he write for Surf? Can we get that? Can we ever get that? Nobody wants to ask that question. He literally said he wrote for Surf. Will he stand on it? Will he stand on it outside of an interview? I mean, outside of a battle? Because in a battle, when you say, yeah, I wrote for you, you get bars written for it, it can come off as just like, yo, this nigga just hating. This nigga say anything to win a battle. You know what I'm saying? Nigga say anything to win a battle. That's how it can be thrown off. Now that the battle was over with, and you're in the hotel room, or you done grabbed you some wings and fries at the combo at the little pizza shop. Yeah, remember what you said in that battle that you said, this. Is it true? Nobody stands on what they say or even gets asked these questions. I want to know, would Chilla stand on it, bro? Would he repeat the bar? Would he say it? We don't get that. Last thing I want to say about Surf before I get up out of here. I think what Surf did is not super egregious. You know what I'm saying? Super egregious is just taking it flat out, word for word. That's super egregious. What he did wasn't super egregious. He tried to put his own spin on it. Do I feel like this is the problem with Surf? He plays with your intelligence. And he's done things that make you question his character. Like the millionaire person that he didn't do the feature for.
Surf was supposed to do the intro for Secure the Swag. He did not do it. Neighborhood Nick came through and did it in a few days. I guess I just got to take the L on $6,000. I actually gave them double for what I wanted in an expedited time. I talked to Surf on several occasions, and in this situation, giving somebody $6,000 with a time frame of 2 to 3 weeks, that they said that's easy, and sometimes it could take as little as 30 minutes, and it's been 5 or 6 months. And the thing is, like, $6,000 is a lot of money, but Surf knows, his team knows, they know how much money I make. They know it's not about the money, it's more about the principle. And then when I said, you know what, it's been too long, I'm just gonna go in a different route, like, please send the $6,000 back, they said, oh, that money's been dispersed.
That's character stuff. So it's like, okay, if you stole money from him and didn't do the feature, are you capable of stealing a verse? Yes. So character goes a long way in us believing you. You know what I'm saying? If he had great character and say, yo, I never even saw the Quilly stuff, it may be more believable. But his character doesn't always say that. And unfortunately, we take these character hits and we have to rebuild our character. And Surf does a lot of insulting our intelligence. Like, yo, I don't even listen to rap. Yes, you do. You know what I'm saying? You were on Caffeine with Jazz listening to freestyles.
Easily, easily. He was wigging the out.
Stop acting like we're just saying something that's so far-fetched, and stop playing like you're a rapper who don't listen to rap. That kind of doesn't really make sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things where he'll just play with our intelligence. Is like, how dare you think I took it from Quilly? Like, that doesn't even make sense that I would even take this from Quilly. So that's what I feel like with Surf, that we don't want to give him that pass. What I think he did, do I think he watched the Quilly stuff? Yes, I do. Do I think he took it and flipped it and tried to make it his own? Yes. I really feel like, honestly, bro, if Surf would have just owned it, I don't think this would even be much of a story. You know what I'm saying? Go back to when Cortez battled Hitman Holla. In that round, he's saying, you know, he's battling Hitman. He's like, I went on YouTube this nigga. All I kept seeing was Young Ill doing this nigga. He took the Who Is This Nigga bars by Ill, and he basically flipped it and made it his own. And even though he didn't say the same thing, he took a style, changed the words, made it his own. Surf, but it made sense because he was battling a St. Louis nigga. So he was basically using the Who Is This Nigga shit against Hitman, and Young Ill was in the building. But we've seen people kind of take ideas and flip it and make it their own. If Surf would have just been like, yo, I was inspired, I liked it, it was dope. And I do realize that the Quilly situation is not the same. I do realize that. But what I'm saying is that it's not the first time an idea of what someone else said. I was in Chicago watching DNA versus Young Cannon. Y'all never seen that battle. It never came out on YouTube because of bad audio. DNA raps a whole round like Lux, but it never came out. But it could be some people like, oh, why you rapping like Lux? You stole his style to try to use it in about He used his own bars, but he rapped like Lux. It's not the first time you've taken an idea and try to make it your own. The problem is just own it. Just say, yo, I ain't gonna lie, the battle got pushed back. I had a death in the family. I was supposed to battle Vixen, didn't battle Vixen. I had a lot going on, man. I'm trying to get inspired, man. I started watching a bunch of Philly stuff because Philly's on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? You got Easy Block, Captain Bill Collector, Rosenberg Raw, Reed Dodd. Philly is on fire. So I was watching a bunch of Philly stuff, and I came across this Quilly stuff, and I was like, yo, that's fire. I could flip this and make it my own. How am I wrong for doing that? If he would have owned it, I think it would have blew over in like 2 days. Nobody wouldn't even be talking about this crap no more. It's the fact that you be like, yo, I don't even listen to rap. Like, who is Quilly? Like, I ain't listen to Quilly. Like, I don't even do this. Like, I don't do that. I don't do this. Like, how dare you? I only listen to R&B. Like, how dare you think I do this? You play with people's intelligence so much on top of the negative character. You know what I'm saying? On top of the character. The millionaire dude coming out. You know, other little things that Surf has been involved in battle rap that has attributed to people questioning the kind of person he is. Like, yeah, he may be a cool guy, he may be loyal, he may be, you know, whatever, but there's some part of him that just seemed like he's like a used car salesman kind. He just say anything just to get what he wants type stuff. Him doing that blog about Cola saying like, yo, I just use you niggas for promo, I just do this. Like, that's character stuff. When you have bad character, it's hard to ride for a guy. That's really Surf's biggest problem is his character and his actions don't want to make you root for him. Do I think he watched the Quilly stuff? Do I think he took it and spun it? Yes. Is it the worst thing ever? No. That's how I feel. Don't insult my intelligence and say you don't even listen to freestyles. I've seen you watching a freestyle. You had to listen to it to watch it. You was watching it with Jazz. I've seen you watch them. Like, I've watched the Caffeine Show and seen you and Jazz watch them together. Don't say you don't watch them. You was better off just being like, yeah, I own it. It is what it is. I haven't rewatched the battle, man, but I didn't even feel like it was so egregious that it was just an automatic L for Surf. I didn't really feel that way. Like, I mean, if you ask me to win a battle, I'm still say Surf beat Cortez. Like, maybe I can look at it minus the bars and be like, okay, maybe Cortez did win the first round. Like, I'm smart enough to realize that. But if that's what it take to give Cortez a battle, it take removing 20 seconds of Surf round just to give Cortez a battle. Like, that's the only way Cortez gonna win. Like, I don't even know if he wants that victory. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like a battle that's a dud at the end of the year of just like, it's just too many question marks. It's like an asterisk beside it. Like, yeah, maybe Cortez won now, but it's like when you watch the battle, he's not winning the battle. You know, if I just showed this battle to anybody, any of my friends, and just say, yo, just watch the battle and tell me who won, they're gonna pick Surf. If that's what it takes, if the Quilly bars is what it took for Tez to win, I don't know if he wants to win. That's all I'm saying. So
imagine me being the most like, if I don't understand nothing else, I understand this culture. Imagine me that I can't breathe, eat, think, or without you niggas blogging about it. It's 15 new battle rap YouTube channels made of just Tsu Surf content. Not real interviews either, like spaces and stuff like that. Like, imagine me, the most talked about nigga in the culture, going and do something that I know you niggas watch me more than y'all watch y'all kids. Imagine me going and stealing something that's viral with multiple millions of views. Not when I write for some of y'all favorites. That's stupid. I write for y'all favorites.
Oh my God.
It don't make logical sense. Then when I pull up and I start crushing the culture feelings, like I start naming, then y'all start looking crazy. Then y'all start feeling crazy. So I'd rather not entertain it at all because I come up here and I crumble the whole culture. When I start telling y'all stuff like how many of my opponents I wrote for. I didn't say friends, I said opponents. The nigga that's going to be standing in front of me in 2 weeks. When I start saying stuff like that, now the culture start getting confused. Whoa, wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Wait, how do you write for your opponent? Yeah, right. When you start saying weird stuff like that, when you start opening cans of worms and stuff, real stuff, now the culture's starting to crumble because now it's like, wait, whoa, what happens behind the scenes? What do you mean? But I would just rather not get on the spaces and say nothing because I'd rather you guys keep my name alive and let me, you know what I mean, and do what I do, which is be the most talked about.